Tonight, we're gonna have a good time, a weekend and a party, a funky time celebration. Freak out to the boogie of the grooving. Gotta get your moves on, let yourself go crazy. Look out, there's a beast in your soul. You're out of control. It's an animal inside you. A little bit of dancing, a little romance, and now your time has come to party. It's a jiggle wiggle party. It's a jiggle wiggle wiggle. It's a jiggle wiggle Friday party, party now. It's a jiggle wiggle party. Oh, it's a jiggle wiggle wiggle. It's a jiggle wiggle Saturday night. You feel another happy hour coming on now. You're emancipated. Reach out to the rhythm of the music, pounding in your brain now. Got your soul insane, and you feel the heat coming on. You feel that someone, attraction's burning deep down in the middle of your soul. That's when you know your time has come to party. It's a jiggle wiggle party. It's a jiggle wiggle wiggle. It's a jiggle wiggle Friday party, party now. It's a jiggle wiggle party. Oh, it's a jiggle wiggle wiggle. It's a jiggle wiggle Saturday night party now. It's a jiggle wiggle party. Oh, it's a jiggle wiggle wiggle. It's a jiggle wiggle Saturday night party now. It's a jiggle wiggle party. Oh, it's a jiggle wiggle wiggle. It's a jiggle wiggle Saturday night. You feel the heat coming on. Feel that someone, attraction's burning deep down in the middle of your soul. That's when you know your time has come to party. It's a jiggle wiggle party. It's a jiggle wiggle wiggle. It's a jiggle wiggle Friday party, party now. It's a jiggle wiggle party. Oh, it's a jiggle wiggle wiggle. It's a jiggle wiggle Saturday night party now. It's a jiggle wiggle party. Oh, it's a jiggle wiggle wiggle. It's a jiggle wiggle Friday party, party now. It's a jiggle wiggle party. Oh, it's a jiggle wiggle wiggle. It's a jiggle wiggle Saturday night party now. It's a jiggle wiggle party. It's a jiggle wiggle wiggle. It's a jiggle wiggle Friday party, party now. It's a jiggle wiggle party. Oh, it's a jiggle wiggle wiggle. It's a jiggle wiggle Saturday night party now. It's a jiggle wiggle party. Oh, it's a jiggle wiggle wiggle. It's a jiggle wiggle Saturday night party now. It's a jiggle wiggle party. Oh, it's a jiggle wiggle wiggle. It's a jiggle wiggle Saturday. Come on. Turn your radio up if you wanna get down. Life can be too serious, I'm saying. Let your hair fall down, get your mojo up. Ready to hit that dance floor and start playing. You got feelings deep inside that you wanna let loose, yeah. Don't hold back 1 minute more. There's a world for you out there. Go! Whole world's rocking to the dance floor. Hold on, world's flocking to the dance floor. Everybody's looking for love, yeah, yeah. Whole world's rocking to the dance floor. Hold on,
Good morning, YouTube. All right. It is Thursday, September 4th. This is the New York session. All right. Let's get some lights on in here. Where did our music just go? What just happened? That's weird. Let's figure out what happened here. Oh, I see what's happened. That's weird. There we go. Should be back. There we go. All right. Getting the lights going here. We will be up and running in just a moment. All right, let's do it. Let's turn that off. Let's go with some. I'll find out where we are here in just a second. Some lights, camera, action. Good morning. Good morning. Okay, it looks like gold is on the move. Trying to come down. I'm on. What's up? Okay, I'm back. All right, let's see what we had going on here. We have, let's gonna change this up here just a minute. There we go, that's a little bit better. And there we go. Okay, so it looks like gold is on the move. We have our charts up. Let's take a look at where things stand. Let's turn on some of our, get into the groove music here. All right. And I got to do one other thing before we actually get started. I want to bring up the MT4 charts. Okay, that's what these are. Okay, let's look at what we have going on. The VIX is at 16.17. That is down, so we are looking at not a lot of market jitters today. Things are about, you know, in the normal range, I guess we would say. Why did that happen? Okay, my charts are out of order, but that's okay. We'll roll with it. This is the DXY, the dollar, measured against a basket of other currencies. We see that it has been pretty flat, even since Asia gradually came up a little bit, but it's been pretty flat all night prior to reaching the New York session this morning. And the 10-year government bond has been gently falling through the London session and coming up just a little bit here the last half hour or so, and then kind of tapering off a little bit here. Both of these charts tend to move inverse to the way gold moves, but we'll see if that holds true today. We have some economic news this morning. We have at 8:15, I believe, we have ADP non-farm employment change. That is a payroll company that tries to predict or tries to give an indication of what non-farm payrolls NFP is going to be tomorrow. That's the big one. That's what's really going to move markets. Then we have unemployment claims at 8:30, and at 10 a.m. we have ISM Services PMI, the Institute for Supply Chain Management Services Purchasing Manager Index. All right, so that's an indication of inflation. So with all of this going on today, we expect there to be some market movement. Okay, let's go back over to the 5-minute chart. This is gold on the 5-minute chart. Let's get rid of the indicators. What we're looking at here are the horizontal lines that are our pivots and our volume profile markers. So we have price is right below the DM4, I believe that is. Yeah, the DM4. Let me make sure before I start speaking. No, that is the DM2, excuse me, the DM2. We are just below the DM2. So there's the DM2, and then we are just above the MM4, which coincides with the previous day value area high. So there's a pivot right here and a volume marker. So price is sandwiched in between these two right now. Price came up from below, tried to move up above the DM2 3 times, and has been pushed down. So this is where we're sitting right now. Of course, volume and price will move one direction or the other, or probably even both directions before the morning is over. Let's put price in a box. That's what I like to do first thing in the morning when we get to the charts, because that gives us an indication, always keeps present in our minds where price is. So we've got the DM2 right above us and the other pivots right below us. We're going to put the box just a tiny bit on either side of those. So one, we don't lose track of them. We keep them in our vision. But two, I guess when price really moves out of that box, that's when we know that the move is real. As opposed, well, I mean, it has come out of the box a couple times here and the move hasn't been real, but we can see that. We're going to be cognizant of that as we go. What's more, this is the 5-minute chart. This probably looks a little bit different on the 1-minute chart. Again, getting rid of the indicators, so we only see the horizontal lines. All right, now let's bring the indicators back in and we'll show you what we're looking for. This does make the chart look a little complicated, but what we want to look for is this channel here, the bottom of the channel. These yellow dashed lines are our linear regression channel, and then the yellow line moving right through the middle is the marks the midway point of that linear regression channel. This shows us the direction of travel on the 5-minute chart. It probably does not coincide perfectly with where we are on the 1-minute chart. In fact, the 1-minute chart is showing a downward regression channel. That's because it's measuring this part of the channel here, where we're headed down, at least on the 1-minute chart. But the overall trend on the 5-minute chart is up, and on the 15-minute chart, down. Okay, so our broader trend is down, even though right now we seem to be going up. Of course, on the 1-hour chart, we're definitely still on the way up. So you usually think that the higher the time frame, the more reliable the indication is that you're getting. I see here on my rectangle, I have it marked as end of day consolidation. That's not what it is. So let's change that. It's not the end of day consolidation as it was last time I labeled this little box. It is Thursday, New York opening range. All right. Okay, so we want to pay attention to that linear regression channel as we were talking about on the 5-minute chart. Oh, that's the VIX, excuse me. It's like, why is that 5-minute chart still showing me a downtrend when it was just showing me an uptrend? Okay. We're going to pay attention to the linear regression channel. We're going to pay attention to the horizontal supports, these green lines, and the resistances, these red and orange lines that go across. We're going to be paying attention to this red kind of rectangle up here called bear volume. and this green rectangle down here called bull volume. We're also going to be paying attention to any time we see a marked swing high or a swing low, like down here. These are the things that are most important to us. These other squiggly lines in here, I will mention them as we go along if they become relevant. Typically they aren't. We do our charting on spot gold at 35.40, which is the current price, but we do most of our trading on the futures chart. When Tono gets here, he'll be calling out some spot gold trades as well. Futures chart, current price 35.99. We don't have pivots on this chart, but we do still pay attention to the supports and the resistances and the swing highs and the swing lows. Those do make a difference on this chart. But mostly we're paying attention to the spot gold charts for our levels. Here's my MetaTrader 4. Up here on top, we have the 15-minute, the 1 hour, the 4 hour, and then on the bottom, the daily chart. These are typical classic Japanese candlesticks. We look at Hakanashi candlesticks for the most part. In fact, on our other MetaTrader 4 chart, we're looking at Hakanashi candlesticks on the 15-minute, the 5-minute, the 1 minute, and then over here we have the Renko chart, which moves based on price, not on time. All right, that'll do it for the analysis here, at least quickly, the down and dirty analysis. We'll, of course, bring more analysis into the situation as we go along. So, first things first, what we're going to do now is bring in Tono and the Zoom room. We don't have Tono here yet, so we will take this off until he comes up, until he pops in. All right. Let's start settling in. Let's dim some lights. And let's change the camera angle. There we go. All right, settle in, make some money. It's another opportunity for us to be disciplined, professional traders. All right, so what I'm waiting for right now, I think, is for price to break above this resistance. Where will that put us? That should put us just above this DM2 right there. As we move out of this range, if we can do that with some conviction, I'll take a trade up. It looks like we have a little range to go up until maybe this level or this level. But if price moves decidedly in that direction, that will be a quick futures scalp. Conversely, let's see what price looks like if it decides it wants to move down. It is 7:36, so it's still early. We're going to set some alerts for ourselves. So we are aware at 7:59, so we're aware for the 8 o'clock. 8:19, so we're aware at COMEX. 8:20, 829. And I think we have some 815 news. Is that right? I think I just said that. Let me double check. Yes, we have some 815 news. So I also want to be alert at 814. And then 829, 859, 929, 959, 1029. And then I need to be alert again at 1045 because that's my hard stop today. I gotta leave at 1045. Okay. I'm gonna do one thing. I'll be right back. Okay. Okay, we're getting some movement out of that zone. Question is it enough to inspire us getting into a trade? Let's go back here to the futures chart. We are seeing volume. I can see getting into a little buy here. There we are. All right, we took 70. Not bad, not bad. That was a good trade. Quick one, right? That was a quick trade. Could have taken a little bit more, right up there to the bear volume, but it was vacillating a little bit. It kept popping down to 30 in profit, and then 50, and then 70, and then back down to 30. And so when it showed me 70 again for the second or third time, I said, I'm just going to take it. But look at this. We're pushing right through this bear volume. So I think it's going to react there, but maybe it's not. Maybe it's just going to push right through. And it looks like it might. Well, that's encouraging. Getting a little strength in the market this early in the morning. Okay, so it does look like we have a little reaction there. There's a push down. But look at that. I could have probably taken twice as much as I took. But again, I had my reasons for getting out, and I stand by them.
Morning.
Hey, good morning. Price is on the move. I just took a trade.
I was messing around with this other thing I had. Missed it. I was on since 7:15, but I was taking care of some other things.
Oh,
Let's see
yeah.
what we got here. You're in a trade now?
No, I just got out. I took 70.
Oh, nice. All right, let's see what we got going on. A buy?
Yeah.
I was thinking that you go on at like 7 to do your briefing and everything, right?
720.
7:20. Okay.
Yeah.
So I was gonna say you could go on like 7:30. I'll come on at like 8:15. I mean 7:45, 7. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just as opposed to get up earlier just to do the briefing.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Well, whatever works for you is good.
Yeah, no, that works. Put a call into Barrett. Alden and a couple of the people I want to get them back on the dailies. Jeff, you know what I mean? Start
Oh,
building
yeah.
it up.
Yeah. If you have some time this afternoon, I got some stuff to go over, and I've also done a little thinking about our conversation last night. Maybe we can get together.
Yeah, definitely.
I have a
definitely.
doctor's appointment at 2, but after that, maybe sometime
Okay.
after that.
Yeah, we can do that. Definitely.
My silver came.
Oh, did?
Starting to have a
How
nice
many?
little-
Two more?
Yeah, I've got 6 now.
Wow, yeah, you're
Have a nice
building it
little
up.
silver. Yeah.
Nice. It's something about having physical, right?
Yeah.
It's a different, it gives you a good feeling.
Yeah.
Then you're gonna get to a point where the good feeling turns into nervousness, because now you're gonna be thinking somebody could steal it. They're gonna steal my gold. They're gonna steal my silver.
Right.
You know.
Right. Yeah.
Remind me of a comedian. He was telling a joke. I forgot his name. He was like, "Man, I finally was able to earn enough money. My wife and I, we bought a house, and it's on the cul-de-sac. And I always wondered what people felt like living in a cul-de-sac. And now I know, man, it's great. And when cars come down it, I go, what are you doing in my cul-de-sac?" Like, you want to go bury your gold somewhere. No one can find it here. It does something to you.
In England, they recently uncovered some gold coins, just kind of buried in a random spot, like out in a field or something. And
Yeah, I think I saw something about that. What
Yeah.
happened?
well, okay, so I'm not sure of the story around this, so don't quote me exactly on this, but I think they hypothesized that someone buried their gold and then died in a battle that happened around there. And
Right.
of course, never had the chance to tell anybody where it was or something. And, hundreds and hundreds of years went by, or maybe 1,000 or something. These coins were very, very old. and until somebody found them. Makes you wonder how many, you know, or I suppose, especially around Europe, you know,
Yeah.
how many stashes of gold coins are in the ground.
Yeah. Came from the ground, goes back to it. You know.
Yeah.
It's great. We bought a house when I was like maybe 6 years old, and the house had a porch, a front porch, and you know the lattice wood.
Yeah.
You could see that from the front and sides of the house. But when you go into the basement, there was a door that led to this little area, this little like 4 foot by whether the length of the house was, front of the
Yeah.
house was.
Yeah.
And if you walked in, the porch part was like maybe right to your face almost, maybe a little bit to my face. I was a kid, right?
Yeah.
So even though you were in the basement, that front porch was actually above your head, right?
Yeah.
And my brother and I would go in there, we would jump in there and play around. And one day we found some coins. And I showed my brother. They went under there and dug up a bunch of coins, man.
Oh wow.
They were old coins. Somebody had buried them in there.
Wow.
You know, I never knew what they were worth because, of course, they took them from us. But
Right.
I'm sure
Right.
they made out like a fat rat. But somebody had went and buried their coins and stuff under the porch. We found it by accident.
My parents have a little coin collection. Not very many of them, probably, you know, a dozen or two. Oh, we're getting some more movement up here. We break this support or this resistance.
Yeah.
We're at a swing high on the 1 minute, but if we break that, we're in the clear. Oh, wait a minute. Look at the daily pivot chart.
Yeah, it's coming back down to that DM2 like a magnet.
Yeah, we've got this serious resistance here on the daily pivot chart too. It's going to have trouble breaking above that. Well, I don't know. It's already wicked up through it quite a ways. Look at that.
Yeah.
It has come back down, but that wick that goes up into it got rejected down, but it made it most of the way through.
Yeah. Based off the 15-minute Hakanashi, it looks like we're going back up.
Yeah.
If it can break this resistance, which I think is the same resistance on the daily pivot.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, it is the same resistance. It's breaking it.
But on the 1 minute, those are rejection candles, rejection wicks.
Yeah. True.
Well, now we're pushing into it.
Broken on the Rinko.
Yep.
I think I'm gonna get in on the buy.
Yep. Ah. I took 10 because it was messing around there, and I did not want to take a loss. I took 20 actually. I could have stayed in, but
Yeah.
I did not want to
Looks
get
like
it.
it wants to change a little bit now.
Yeah. Did not want to get stuck. Thinking about getting in a sell here. Too late.
It's going back down to that resistance, so which might turn into support.
You getting into any of this?
I think I'll take your sell.
Yeah. want to stay in that.
Hmm.
It showed me 40, but I only got out with 10. Just got to take these little tiny trades when it's not really decisively moving.
Yeah. Still looks like it wants to go down though.
Yeah, yeah. Not, I'm not going to take it though.
Back to the DM2.
Yep. But I took 10 on that last one, but my stats tell me I broke even, so. Did you get out of your cell? Is the 8 o'clock? That's 8 o'clock right there. That's not a full that's not a full contract then, right? Or you're on spot. Are you on spot? Yeah. 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 We have news at 8:15. More news at 8:30 and more news at 10. Sitting on our hands, sitting on our hands. I was thinking I'm not going to ride that back up to the resistance because those little tiny candles on the 1 minute just aren't encouraging, but then it takes off and makes two nice bullish candles. Yeah. Looks like all of the victims of Epstein are putting together their own list. Like if like there's yeah they're saying, okay, if you guys aren't going to do it, we're going to do it. Yeah. And I said to my wife this morning, go ahead. I said to my wife this morning, I said, imagine how many guys are shaking in their boots this morning. You know, how many disgusting men are thinking, oh crap, I'm gonna get outed. They've probably been thinking that for a while, you know, because of, well, true. Well, I don't know. I mean, if you were palling around with Jeffrey Epstein, you were probably already a public figure of some sort, right? You were a billionaire or you were a high ranking politician, because that's who he palled around with, or you know, and and so even if you have faded from the limelight, if even if you've said, oh crap, I gotta keep a low profile now because I did this crap, you know, people still remember who you were. Yeah. Well, yeah, yeah. Right, right, right. Yeah, right. Yeah, 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 yeah. News in 30 seconds. This is ADP, non-farm employment, so it's a payroll company that releases their own data. I'm not sure, you know, it doesn't always coincide with AFP, which is tomorrow. Yeah, non-farm pay NFP, non-farm payroll tomorrow. Five, four, three, two, one. So the impact is less. Whoa, he says as it shoots to the moon. Must be terrible jobs report. That must be terrible data. I can't see it yet, but somebody's front running this. 54,000. Wow, they were expecting like 70,000 or 60,000. They thought it would be less than last week's or last month's 70 some thousand, but that's, you know, that's the expectation of the actual non-farm payrolls, not ADP. But still, that is of if that is if people take that as foreshadowing what NFP is really going to be, then yeah, we're gonna go up. So it went up, almost touched the DPP daily pivot, and came slamming back down. All right, 1 minute for the COMEX open. Yeah. It breaks through this support. I'm thinking about getting in. But, well, and now it's changing character a little bit. That was 820 there when it changed character. No. I just took a sell, but I'm not feeling as confident about it as I was when I got into it. I just got out, took a $90 loss. Because it was going to stop me out there. It would have stopped me out right there. Looking when I can feel that Hulk coming on. I've now got my screen overlay for that. Check this out. Hulk alert, protect the accounts. Now is it going to do what I wanted it to do? Is it though, or is it just going to fake me out again? Would have stopped me out again. We've got 4 minutes for the next batch of news. About 1 minute for news. goes.
Shut that up.
Back up. Did you get out of your cell?
I am out of my cell on the futures, but I'm still in the cell on the spot.
On the spot?
Yes, I'm holding it on the spot. I'm at 35.43 on the spot.
Unemployment claims
So I'm
have
like
yet to print. Let's see. Unemployment claims bad for dollar, good for gold. But we're going down. What the hell?
I just need 2 pips and I'm out. Just break me even on it. I'll be happy with it. 1 pip. Come on, damn it.
It's going to give it to you. It's got some momentum here.
Just teasing that number. Where we at? 45. I mean, I sold. It was a stupid trade because I sold at the DM2. Yeah. So it's been hard getting back down to it.
Oh, at the DM. No, wait a minute. Yeah, the DM2. Yeah.
The DM2. Yeah.
Yep.
I should have sold under it, but I sold right on it. So it's been like this agony.
Mm-hmm. We must be going down because the market makers feel like we've gone up too much. We're overextended.
Yeah, but I think we're going to run back up again.
If ADP hits, if ADP comes in really weak, then yeah, we're going to hit 3,600 for sure.
Here we go. Buy right here. It continues.
Went high right here on the 1 minute. Be careful.
Oh yeah.
Same thing, but the workers show up. It's been going on for over a year. I think she'd figure it out, but she's not the...
She's letting you know they're here, man.
Yeah, she thinks she's a guard dog, but...
How long you had her?
About 4 years.
Nice.
Got her from a shelter. She was 7.5 years old when we got her. So she's getting close to 11 years old now.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's great.
She's a sweetheart. Even if she, you know, even if you do intrude the house, she's gonna bark a couple times and then come over and just lick you. And then she's gonna say, "Sure, take the gold and the silver. Let me show you where it is."
Yeah.
I have FOMO, but there's these supports on the 1 minute. I just don't want to get into it. You're out, right? You're in profit.
I'm out right now. I'm just waiting for another little rundown, a little more. I'm gonna take $100 off of it.
Yeah. Hattie, come on. What's more, she's a pit bull, so the workers are actually afraid of her. Hattie, you nut job. Did you get out?
Yeah, I'm out.
Yeah.
I got $100 on it.
Yeah, I wish I had taken that, but I know why I didn't. All right, last news we have is at 10, so we've got an hour and a half here of, if we stick around for that. I hope we're not back in summer trading now.
No, because there's money to be made today. Gold and dollar equal
Yeah.
value.
Yeah.
That's why we're stuck.
All right, so just kind of waiting for gold to get above this swing high here on the 1 minute chart right here.
Right.
And which also happens to be this resistance zone here on the 1 minute on MT4. If it can push above there, I think we have a buy to the top. To this bear volume right up here on the futures chart. So we wait patiently for that. right at the DM2 again.
Yeah.
So economic data has been pushing gold up, but yet it refuses to go up. It wants to come down. So I suppose there'll be some people defending the downside until the news at 10 drops, but I don't know.
Technically, it should be going up, but I think they needed to push down to get some more momentum behind it.
Yeah,
Wipe out some stop losses and take it back up to 3,600 in the next
yeah,
couple of days.
yeah.
Are you taking any trades?
No, I'm not taking any of this. Are you?
I took a couple small ones and they're paying off.
Yeah,
Remember I said I was trying this new strategy?
yeah.
It seems to be working on the futures. I'm not doing it on the spot,
Mm-hmm.
but it seems to be working. I think we're overthinking futures. I'm in a bar. I've been in it for about 40 minutes on futures. I just need 4 pips and I'm out of it. Not on futures, on spot.
Mm.
I've been holding it since too long.
Come on, gold. Do something.
You see when we got off last night, the drop.
Oh yeah, look at that. I didn't really see. Was that last night? What time was that? Yeah, around 9:30. Yeah, look at that. I did not.
Yeah.
I didn't stick around to even look at that.
Yeah, I was like, unbelievable.
Yeah.
I just looked at before I went to bed, I looked at the charts on my phone. I was like, okay. It couldn't do that while we were sitting there,
Right.
you know?
Wow,
Really.
look at that. Yeah. Yeah, we got about 4 minutes until the 9 o'clock candle.
Mm.
No news at 9, but we do have news at 10.
It's just stuck.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Look at the wrinkle
Yeah.
in the 1 minute.
Yeah.
Akanashi.
Yeah. There we go. The wrinkle push through a little bit. Okay, 1 minute for the 9 o'clock candle.
Mhm.
There's 9 o'clock right there.
Mhm. I'm gonna mute myself for a second, but I'm still here.
Okay. All right, that was the trade. Took 80.
I'm just getting into that trade.
Just got into it.
Yeah.
Back in. Ah, man. I had 90 and I clicked out and it got me out with 10. Damn it.
What?
Yeah.
I'm out with 220 on it.
Damn, that was great. It showed me 90. I clicked the button, it hesitated a second, and with that, it popped back up and got me out at 10.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, anyway, I got 80 plus 10, so I got 90 out of the whole thing, I guess. Or no, I got 100 out of the whole thing.
Now, are we going down or are we still, what are we playing here?
We're coming right into the DM2 again, so I'm gonna hold off.
Right.
Right back down into the zone where we were when I started this morning. Went back on me. Coming back on me. I need a little more decisive of a move. Too much playing around this DM2. A lot of parity between gold and the dollar right now, strength-wise. And once again, we're just kind of not doing anything. Next milestone we have on the clock is the what is this? Don't want that there. Next milestone we have on the clock is the New York Open. Equities open. Let's see what stocks are looking like this morning. Let's make sure that is refreshed.
Yeah, we're playing at this DM2 43, 44, 45 zone.
Yeah.
All morning.
Look at that. Google is up 9.14% this morning. Woohoo! I bought
a lot of Google stock.
I bought it 160. Yeah, I bought it 167, and we are at 231.
Wow, that's good. Good investment.
Yeah.
I wound up taking 10 small trades on the futures account today with no losses.
Nice.
And it totals 870.
870?
Yeah, with this strategy that I'm trying out.
That's great.
I'm going to play it a couple more days before I really show you what I'm doing.
Yeah, it's good to test in several market conditions.
Yeah. I just sent you the text. So actually the futures is better today than the spot was.
Yeah.
Because it's not moving enough for spot, but it is moving enough to grab 50, 70, 80, 90, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
On the futures. But I'll tell you what the strategy is now. I'm trading right off the Renko.
Yeah.
I'm not looking at anything other than the Renko. When the Renko looks like it wants to move and it starts to move, I get in, I get out. When it tightens up again, I sit back. When I see that it's moving again, I get in, I get out.
Right.
And so far, it's been 100% accurate.
That's great.
So this thing here says the largest winning trade was 210. And I guess this is standard, the smallest trade was 51, but it averages at $87 per trade. That's because I guess you take the 10 trades divided by the 870.
Right.
Then I paid it $40 in commission. That's a lot.
Yeah, the commissions are high on futures. I've noticed that.
Yeah. When you're pulling your trigger, what chart are you basing it on? The 1 second?
No, the 10-second and the Renko and the 1 minute basically.
Okay.
And I look at the 5 and the 15 minute for market structure, but mostly I'm looking at the 10-second and the Renko and the 1 minute.
Okay. What's going on? I wasn't even watching. So next is the daily pivot again. We didn't hit the daily pivot today, right?
No. No. Come on.
You're in?
I'm in, but fuck. Just came back down on me so quickly.
Yeah.
All right. Took 130.
Nice.
We're still going, but we're hitting the DM. Was this the DR1 now, or what is this? The deep. Oh, we're hitting the daily pivot now.
Daily pivot, yeah.
Giorgio Armani dies.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, just now. Well, I just saw the alert just now.
Well, let's see if the daily pivot reverses it back down.
Wants to push through it.
Maybe the news will push it through.
We have the equities open here in 3 minutes. equities open.
Push it up. That's the equity. That's the open.
Yep.
Take a sell here. If the wrinkle tells me to do it.
I'm going to figure out a way here on my screen to have the Renko side by side with my 10-second chart the way I have it now.
Right. Oh yeah, that's good. That's good.
I'll figure out a way to make it look a little better than this. Well, we've pushed through the daily pivot.
Yeah. But is it going to snap back to it? That's the question.
Right.
Exactly what it's doing. Did. above it. That was a good trade, even though it stopped you out, right?
Yeah. All right, I can feel a little bit of the desire to overtrade. I'm going to take a walk for 5 minutes. I'll be right back.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, I'm back.
Mm-hmm. Doing a nice little rundown.
Yeah. I'm trying to catch a little bit of it, or is it too gone?
I caught a little bit of it, but it still looks like it wants to continue. But just being safe right now. Does seem like it wants to run though.
Fucker.
I don't think you're watching your Rinko, man.
I wasn't.
Because the minute when you clicked on that cell, the Rinko is going back up. we have news at 10? Is
Yeah.
that right?
Yeah. One minute for news. Five, four, three, two, one.
Drop down. Come on. Only 2 pips away, 1 pip away, half a pip away, and profit. Nice. 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 Where we at? 341.
With the newsprint, good for dollar. Yeah, better than expected. wants to. We're right at a swing low on the 1 minute. Fuck. I should have known better than to take that one.
You took a buy or sell?
I took a sell. About to take a buy. Don't you dare fucking turn around on me, you bastard. Fuck up. Rough day for me.
Does it?
Yeah, I mean, I'm up for the day, but barely, and I was down 360, and then on that run down on the news, I took 360, so I was back to break even.
Oh, yeah.
Then I took another win, then I took another loss, then now I just took another win, but now I'm just barely above break even, and I am emotionally and mentally fried. I've got Hulk alert going
Drained,
on here.
right?
I gotta go check on something that I threw in the oven, so I'll be right back.
Okay.
Hulk alert. Okay. There's no excuse for taking. How many trades did you take today?
Okay, I took 11 trades on the futures, and I
Yeah.
got 980. Let me see how many I took on spot. Hold on, I gotta pull this up. I don't have that. Those positions. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I did 11, 12, 13. I did 13 on spot and 11 on futures, and futures is double in profit. So I'm only at 480 on spot today.
Jesus. Only at 480 on spot. Ah, screw
Yeah,
you,
I mean,
Tono Miakoda. Screw you,
no,
Tono
I would think they would be closer together. You know what I mean? But I, what we talked about yesterday, we'll talk about later on today.
Yeah,
But this kind of flipped because yesterday it was the opposite.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So I think I'm going to have to trade it a couple of more days to get the formula down. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I'll tell you about what I think you're doing wrong when we talk together later on,
All right.
because I noticed something, and I think you know what it is. You know
I'm not watching my Renko.
that, and that we'll talk. We don't want to talk over the
right.
air. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
talk about it privately.
Okay.
All right. All right. So think we're done for the day, man.
I think I'm gonna
Are
take
you?
another.
But you made money today, or did you break even?
I'm gonna take another buy here.
Okay.
I took 160.
Nice. There you go.
Yeah.
I don't know. Might want to go up some more.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll stay on for a couple minutes longer.
Pushing right into a bare volume on the 10-second here.
You're running into one now?
Yeah, just about. Yeah. went back down.
Yeah. Let's see if it goes back up.
All right, let's see. Looks like I might want to make one more push down here to the bottom.
Wow, it really dropped, didn't it?
There it goes. I'm gonna have to bail here in a few minutes. I have to go move the car.
Yeah, I'm done too.
Yeah.
Just double checking where my pending hedges are going to be placed. Cool, man.
Yeah.
Give me a call. I'm going to lay down for an hour. Let's talk after you get back from your doctor's.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
All right. Have a good rest
Cool.
of your morning, and I'll catch you later.
You too, man.
All right. See ya.
All right, brother.
Oh, I'm up
Peace.
for the day. Yay. Yippee-ki-yay.
Good. All right.
All right. See ya.
Peace.
Bye. All right, YouTube, we're getting ready to call it a day here. Not quite yet. I'm gonna let watch this for another few minutes. Get to the 10:30 candle. Then I have to go check on something that I put in the oven, and then I'll come back. We'll look at where we are and start winding down. It's looking like we had a good day here. You notice I had a couple of Hulk alerts, which meant, I was getting agitated. I took a couple losses. I took 4 losses today, actually. But when you look at the fact that I took 17 trades, that's not bad. My losses were mostly contained. My wins were rough. My average win was a bit less than my average loss, but the sheer number of wins brought me into having a good day. I wouldn't give myself an A for the day if I'm grading myself, because I've made a couple of trading mistakes, not tilting. I didn't go into Hulk mode. Didn't revenge trade, but I did take a couple of trades that I'm not proud of the way that I executed them. And so I'm going to be working on my entries a little bit over the next couple of sessions so that I don't continue to make that kind of mistake. That kind of mistake isn't the kind that's really costly in the long run, because you're always going to make a mistake. You're always going to not check an indicator when you're about to get into a trade. Everything that you're looking at looks good. You get in, price starts moving against you, you don't quite understand it. You look over at a couple of the indicators that maybe you didn't glance at right before you got in, and you see something that just would have prevented you from getting into that trade had you looked at it the first time. That happens, especially when you're using a strategy like ours, where we do rely on a number of indicators to kind of give us the shorthand of what the market is doing. Okay, I'm going to run for about 1 minute. I'll be right back, and we'll take a look at where we are and see if we wrap up or if we've got one more trade left in the tank. Okay, let's see what we got here. Do we have another trade left in us before we wind this down? I think not. I think it's looking like we're kind of subdued here. We might show some more movement, but let's look at what's happened here. Let's take a look here at the 1 minute. We got up here. Somewhere around here is when I went into Hulk mode, so I went to take a walk. I came back when we were about here. I took a couple of cells down, got stopped out on one of those as it bounced around. Took another cell, took a buy up and took another cell down. And here we are. So that's looking like we might consolidate now. Now take a look at this. When we came to the chart this morning, here we were. It was about 7:30. We were about right here. We were in between these two white lines here, which is the bracket, the box that I put price in. We did all of this, came up, came down, retested 1, 2, 3, 4 times, popped up, and here we are all the way back down inside the zone, exactly where we were. Exactly where we were when we started the day. But in the meantime, we've had 17 trades, which is a very high number of trades for me on any day. I don't take that many, almost never. And I would say it's usually not that great of a sign if I'm taking that many trades. I'd like to take fewer trades and have, better profits on each of them. By the time you're done taking 17 trades in a session, you are fried. I am right now, I am fried. I'm emotionally and mentally spent. I can't take another trade now. I think even if it was setting up great for me. And I feel ebullient, if that's the right word. I feel, I'm psyched that I had a good day. And that makes me feel like I'm filled with a little bit of energy, but just not, it's false energy. I could take a trade now. If I took the loss, I'd be in the basement. I would feel awful. And that's not where I want to be emotionally for the rest of my day. So let's think about what we're going to do this evening. We're going to come back at 7:45, right? We're going to come back at 7:45 p.m. Actually, meet me here at 7:30 p.m. approximately, give or take a few minutes. And we'll start doing the analysis at that point, and then we will get into the Asia session. So thanks for joining us this morning. We really had a good session, like I said, and we'll see you tonight.